talking about the Faraway Paladin. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
He's he's a paladin. I don't know what a paladin is. A sky paladin.
Yeah.
Hey there, kiddos. Welcome to Dad's Anime Stash. We got myself, Josh Hatfield, back here with my main man Cy, who is working on his lighting, which maybe get a ring light, man.
Yeah. I
That's how,
have one. It's just not here.
that's how the OnlyFan girls do it.
Yeah. No.
I mean, that's step one, you get the ring light. Step two, you get the OnlyFans. Step three, rich.
Yeah.
What are
That's
we
the
talking about?
life.
What are we doing today?
Faraway Paladin.
Faraway Paladin. Mark's favorite anime. Mark is not here, as everyone can see. I have no information on that. Mark likes to be involved in conversations and then disappear for long stretches of time.
Yeah. Sometimes.
So I think he liked it. What do you think? I mean, is this something you like? Do you like paladins? Do you know what a paladin is?
Holy night. That's what a paladin is. It
So
was fine.
holy night.
It doesn't necessarily. I mean, I guess the knight serving a certain deity would be more accurate.
I mean, I don't know if this guy. I guess he was a holy knight.
Yeah.
What was this? Yeah, yeah. I guess holy mean. I mean, I guess they were
Meaning,
gods.
yeah, they were
Gods make you
second.
holy.
I mean, depended on the god, I guess.
So take us to the beginning. What is this? What is this about? Who is this faraway paladin? What's his name?
I don't recall. It was a week ago, Josh. What was his name?
Uh,
Paladin.
his name was not Paladin.
Oh, oh,
He
okay, you're right. It's
his
far
name is
away.
Will. His name is Will.
Last name Paladin. First name far away.
His name is Faraway Paladin. Look, I would have liked that better. We got a young boy named Will who is a baby, right?
Oh yeah, Will G. Maryblood is his
Will Maryblood, yeah. And then there's also Mary and Blood. Probably
name. Augustus.
and Augustus. So we've got Will, and he's a baby. But Will is an isekai victim.
Yes.
Uh,
And even though Mark said he wasn't,
and I don't understand that at all. This was clearly an isekai from the beginning.
yeah, I caught on pretty fast. I was like, it took a while. It took until about when they started talking about what did he say? He said something specific. Oh, when he was like rock and roll, I was like, yeah, he's a isekai.
Okay, what
He's the
about when the first scene when he's a baby and he's looking up and he's like, "Oh, I'm a baby, but that's I know to be scared of these things because
I
that's
have memories from another world
he
or
looks
something
up.
along those lines.
He's this infant newborn and he recognizes that this one's a
Oh no,
ghost.
he says a past life. I have memories from a past life.
Yeah,
So I wasn't sure if it was just reincarnation.
Oh, I guess that's a good point. It could have just been, yeah.
Because he doesn't say it was a world. He says he had memories from a previous life.
Can we just be clear on something real quick? Mary is not a mummy. That's not what mummies look like.
She's a hot mummy.
Okay, you can call her hot. She's not a mummy. That's not what
she was
mummies
supposed
look
to be.
Bro. Yes.
I
He's
just
like,
thought she was like a zombie.
yeah, okay, she's a zombie. She looks like a zombie. He's like, that's a mummy. That's not a mummy. I've seen the mummy. It's like a movie from 1904, and I saw it, and I wasn't impressed.
The head wrap.
Yeah. So
I like how the skeleton has hair.
blood, yeah, he's got a lot of hair. He looks like a Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah, he's pretty up there.
So we got
I
a lot of
did not.
similarities to something else here.
I did not realize Gus was a ghost for the long time until like when they were fighting and they showed that he didn't have legs. I was like, oh,
That was the
I
second episode, man.
no. I mean, when he was fighting Gus.
He fought Gus in the second episode.
No, that was like the fourth or fifth, right?
It was the second episode in the city
Maybe so.
when Gus tried to kill him, and then Gus was like, "Oh, I
Maybe
wasn't
so.
trying to
It
kill
just
you."
felt this show felt long.
It feel long.
Was it
It
12 episodes for the first season?
it was 12 episodes.
Maybe that's why I thought it was further along because I did watch 2 seasons.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't watch 2 seasons. I'm not 100% sure I watched the first season. I can tell you where I stopped watching because it
I
was
did
just
stop.
like when he beat the demon king, kind of, and then they all left.
Hmm.
The ghost king.
Yeah, no, I think you did finish season 1.
I think that was the end of season 1.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe not. It might have been like, but it was really close. No, I think you did. I think you did. I don't recall. Like it was just one big long. Because they do a lot of stuff afterwards. Like it was really slow, and then they did a lot of stuff afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't really care for it till the demon guy showed up and they fought. That was fun, but that could have been halfway through the season, and maybe
I'm trying to think. I'm trying
to.
to think. Did you see the elf?
The elf. No,
I think you. I think you might not have gotten.
I've literally only seen 5 characters, man.
Because I think the end of. Because I know there's a time skip between. I think it's between the seasons.
There's a time skip between like the.
No, I mean like
third episode. He's like 15 when he beats the dude, and then they go away. That's the last thing I knew.
Yeah, so you didn't see him actually leave the village.
No.
I don't think you made it all the way. Because I think, well, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know, Josh. You would have to look it up.
We're just gonna say I finished the first season. That'll be good enough.
It was really slow. Like it was slow. It wasn't bad. It was just slow. It was like, okay, you're just gonna walk along, huh?
I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't know. I don't feel like I saw anything here that I haven't seen 100 other times in 100 other places.
Fair enough.
Let me ask you a question. Have you heard of Power Rangers?
Yes.
Okay. So, Power Rangers started that whole Sentai movement where Saban would take footage from other Sentai shows and make. Have you heard of Big Bad Beetleborgs?
Yes.
This is basically Big Bad Beetleborgs, except they can't morph into Borgs, and there's only one of them.
Yeah.
So the plot to Big Bad Beetleborgs, for anyone who doesn't know, is some kids wander into a haunted house, and there's
What
a
was the
genie.
ghost bad guy? The Elvis. Was it
Flabber.
Elvis? Yeah, Flabber.
So you got Flabber as a genie ghost, Jay Leno things. You got a ghost.
Jay Leno,
There's
that's
a
who it
mummy
was.
there.
Frankenstein's there, right?
There's a
Too.
Frankenstein and a werewolf, and it's the same kind of thing. It's like the movie Monster Squad,
I
except
mean,
not quite as good.
it doesn't do anything special, but it does everything good.
Why do you
And
why do you say that? What does it do good?
it just does it well. Like it's not that it like it I don't know, it's not it doesn't lean into like one trope like they normally do. So like let's think of an isekai. Like it well he is overpowered.
He is
But it
pretty
kind of
overpowered.
but it doesn't really feel that way because he fights overpowered opponents pretty frequently.
I mean, does he? Because all I saw him fight was
Well, he
like
doesn't fight often. It's pretty slow. But I
nameless
mean,
people in a city, and then this.
because it's like the big bads pretty much almost kill him every time he fights. Because he fights. Who else does he fight? He fights the dragon at the end of season 2, right? And the dragon almost kills him. But the gods had to help. Spoiler alert.
Okay.
And that's the only reason he lived. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like a Kirito overpowered, where no matter who it is or what it is,
Don't get me
he's
started
just
on
gonna
Kirito.
he's
That guy,
gonna whack them.
fucking that piece of shit.
Oh, no. It's just a fine. It's fine. It's not. I mean, I don't think he bought a slave yet.
Well, he needs to get going on that because that's a very popular thing to do in isekais nowadays for some reason.
No, he doesn't have a.
He doesn't
No,
have one.
no, he doesn't
With
have a slave.
well,
He does become like a mayor though.
okay.
Yeah, that's pretty fine. Becomes a mayor. What else happens? He meets his elf boyfriend.
Was that for real?
I mean, kind of. He meets an elf boy. They're friends,
Wow. Well,
and
whatever.
they're all. And it is anime, so there is that like undying devotion thing.
I
I mean, it was
gotcha.
pretty interesting. It's not great. It's not like the Korean shows where it's like super uh boy lovey.
What
Fine.
what Korean show are you talking about? Viral hit?
I mean, that one's not. Oh, I didn't even know that was Korean. I don't think that one's
Isn't
boy
it?
lovey, is it? It is. I think it is. Now that you mention it, I think it is.
It looks very
Because
Korean.
is it boy lovey?
It's
Yeah,
not
it
very
kind of
boy
is.
loving.
Kind of is.
When?
I don't know.
Hoban's in love with the one chick from McDonald's.
Yeah, but what's his name? The camera guy's kind of in love with Opie.
Snapper?
Yeah, Snapper.
Snapper is in love with Hoban.
He kind of is. Because he kind of gets upset when Hoban's like, when he thought he was talking about him. He was like, my one friend. And it was really the MMA dude.
Yeah.
He got upset. That's pretty good.
I felt for him though, man.
I did too. I was
They
like, oh,
really they grew on each other. They became friends and he didn't
yeah. They're definitely friends. Robin just he curved him pretty fine.
Are you breaking up? What's happening right now?
Yeah, I was laughing.
Okay. All right. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was to me, it was very bland.
It was very bland, but not in a bad way. Like it was just, it was run of the mill, but it was quality run of the mill.
I don't know. I'm on
Like
the fence about that.
I mean, it wasn't bad. Like the animation was good.
The animation was good. Yeah.
Animation was good. Like the characters weren't bad, and it feels like they're building on them. I just feel like they probably should have did more. But to be fair, I think the book is like caught up, like because it's a light novel. I
Mm-hmm.
think they're pretty much neck and neck. Like so, after season two, I think there's not much left of the book, and the lady's been or whoever the writer has been on like hiatus for like 4 years. So
Oh,
there probably won't be another season for a while.
that makes it tough.
Yeah. Well, Mark should be here in 20 minutes. But yeah,
Sorry,
no, it's
guys.
pretty.
On the way.
It's pretty
Come on,
cool.
bro.
Like it's fine. But like you kind of care about the characters. At least I did.
I didn't care about any of the
You
characters.
didn't like Blood.
Blood was all right, I
Blood was
guess.
a great dad. He was a great anime dad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're
And he
right.
didn't. Well, he did die. Shit. Never mind.
I like that he wasn't just 4 years older than his son. That helped out a lot. Like Piccolo was.
Yeah, Piccolo was just 4 years older than
Well, look who's here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's been a day.
It's
Mark.
every day's a day, man.
Yeah.
Mark.
Yeah.
What was the last episode of season one?
A Faraway Paladin?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, bro.
we're trying to figure out where season one ends.
It should be when he defeats the Echo. But let me
Okay, that is definitely when it is.
let me
Because I was
check.
trying to figure out if because you watched season two, right?
Or wait, no, actually there's I guess there's more. It depends on where it's split. Technically Crunchyroll.
Yeah, where does Crunchyroll split it?
Crunchyroll puts the season one finale when his group that he's gathered fights the beasts in the demon area.
So it is after the okay. So he does have the elf.
Yeah, I didn't rate anywhere near that.
Yeah, technically Crunchyroll has season one at 12 episodes.
Okay. Well, Josh, you didn't finish it.
I did not do well. That's for sure. When do all three of his parents go away?
Technically one never does. The two go away after he defeats the Echo. So, episode 5, end of 5.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, because it's before he meets Menel. So episode 5 is when the two of them die.
Really, it was 7 episodes.
No,
I mean 5 episodes.
Yeah,
well, I mean,
yeah, because episode 6
is where 6 episodes of him with Menel.
Yeah, well, 6 episodes is when he leaves the City of the Dead and meets Menel. So end of 5 is when they officially die. 6 is when he leaves the City of the Dead.
And he meets the troubadour and stuff.
He meets her. Because there's technically
it's got to be like episode 10, right?
Let's see.
Around that time.
No, 9, 8 and 9. 8 and 9 is when he meets them.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it feels really slow, Josh. But apparently they were moving.
Apparently, I thought I watched like the entire first season.
I told you I thought it was like 24 episodes.
Both seasons are. Yeah, 'cause I
No, I
watched.
thought season one. Well, I
Oh yeah,
watched
no,
both
no.
of them,
Oh yeah,
but
you
I
watched
thought season one
you
was
watched
24.
yeah, you watched both seasons then, because season 3 is not coming out for a long time.
No, we were just
Season
talking about
three's
this.
not happening. I need you to move on from that. Don't get your hopes up.
Yeah, you know that like she hasn't been making anything for like 4 years, right?
The 5th omnibus just came out in May.
The fifth one?
Yeah, for the manga.
Oh, for the manga.
For the manga. Oh, you mean like you're talking about the first
The,
few?
the light novel.
Oh, the light novel. Yeah, no. I don't know how the light novels are going, but in the manga, there's enough for there's enough for
No,
one. There'd be enough for a season, like one more season.
I think they were caught up in the light novel
Maybe they
pretty
were.
much. I think the last arc with the
Let's see.
dragon was
Yeah, that's
pretty much
true.
the end.
Let's see here. Quick read thing. Okay, so there's 4 to 5 books that all were adopted to the anime. Last one was in 2017. Authors said they were back to writing in 2021, but they haven't done anything.
And they haven't posted anything. And they've been sick.
Yeah.
And I was
maybe not then,
but no, I was on her. I went to like the X or whatever, and they were playing Kenshi last time I looked.
but
So it didn't look like they were they
they're
had
gonna
been
do
writing.
anything anytime soon.
I mean,
I
fine.
guess you never know.
Yeah, but
I mean, there's enough there you could without even with the way the anime is, but even without content, there'd be enough you could just make up to get a season 3 out of that.
they'll probably wait 5 years.
Just make their own, like Dragon Ball GT.
Essentially, yeah.
Or
It's an
Full Metal
easy-
Alchemist.
Yeah, I mean, it's an easy enough, fantasy anime. You could pretty much just make up some stuff about, you could easily get 12 episodes out of that.
I don't think I'd want them to though.
No, either one. I'm just saying that, like, if they really wanted to, they could, but I don't think they ever will. So yeah, so you watched all of it.
Yeah, I know.
I watched pretty much all of it.
Yeah, you just missed like the beast fighting stuff.
Yeah, I just missed like 80% of it, but I was pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close.
I mean, plot points aren't. There's only like 2 more plot points.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot.
Well, 3. Because there's
Yeah.
some political intrigue stuff that they kind of just gloss over.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they kind of tease that there's something going on, and they don't really go any more into it after that point.
They're like, oh, here's the other priest.
Yeah.
Here's the king. Okay, got time to go fight a dragon now.
Yeah. I know we'll go back to Faraway, but I know you guys will appreciate this. I did finish Shangri-La Frontier.
Yes.
It was great.
It was lovely.
It was awesome.
Awesome.
I super enjoyed it. And then I
watched. Did you stop whenever they were showing the conversations? Did you read the conversations?
I tried to.
Oh man, I paused and I was reading the conversation.
I tried to keep up and like if I saw something there, I was trying to reach it. But I was like, I binged it in like not even like I think like 3 days. I just started watching it and I was like, dang, this is pretty good. And then I watched like 2 more episodes. I was like, all right, this is getting really good. And then I watched like 2 more episodes. I was like, god damn, this anime is good. And then
it's such a feel good show.
Next season,
it is. It's not overly hokey. It's just honest, like MMO grind. He accomplishes something and he's like, fuck yeah.
It's nice to take a break from someone always having to save the world.
Yeah.
And the fight with the demon, well, not the demon lord. What is his name?
The horse guy?
The horse guy, yeah.
Oh, the night guy? Yeah, that was an awesome fight. Whereas like mech unit thing. He's got like the whole samurai thing.
It was just awesome because of how they would just like toss things in the air. No need die.
It was really good. And then I watched Blue Lock.
That's supposed to be coming out with something.
Season
I don't
2
know.
is in October.
Was that soccer?
It's soccer.
Yeah.
It was good.
I
It
mean,
was,
Shangri-La
I-
Frontier season 2, I think, is coming out. That's on too. It's either this next season or the one after.
Let's see.
Not summer, not the one we're in, but
Is it a new
Yeah.
season already?
October 13th, Shangri-La season 2.
I can't keep up.
I watched the first episode of Fairy Tale.
I haven't watched Fairy Tale in a while. I enjoyed some of it. I'm watching a random one right now called Overtake. It's about like Formula car racing.
Yeah, I know. I didn't watch it, but I've seen it.
It's so
actually-
I
crazy.
thought about it.
I just bought a steering wheel for my Xbox because I'm going to teach
Nice.
my 4-year-old to drive in case I have a
Good.
heart attack.
I mean, it's smart. You're planning ahead.
Yeah.
Does it at least have pedals?
Yes, it has pedals.
Okay.
Nice. Those setups in VR are nuts. One of my buddies had it. He just sold it because he didn't like get much use out of it. But for a small period of time, he had like a VR setup with steering wheel and pedals and all that.
Mhm.
Doing that in VR is nuts. Because the wheels
would
have
imagine.
like, I don't know what it's called when you're like professionally racing, but like that feedback you get from the steering wheel when you try to turn too sharp at high speeds.
Yeah. I think it's just feedback.
Well, yeah, whatever. If it's just feedback, like when you're in VR, you get that. So if you're trying to like Forza race and you're turning too sharp, your wheel will lock up and start shaking on you, and you'll spin out.
I have. I have a PlayStation VR 2. Maybe I could give that a try.
It's fun. I mean, it was a lot of fun.
I could be just like Shangri-La Frontier.
Yeah. Which man, so Blue Lock and Shangri-La both season 2 in October.
And something else. I don't remember.
In October, probably. Isn't that like the big month for anime to come out?
What?
Like Q4 or something?
I don't know when anything comes out. I've been watching Kaiju number 8, Viral Hit, and Windbreakers. That's the only thing that's going on.
Windbreakers is pretty dope.
After I finish Overtake, I promised a friend of mine because I got a friend of mine to watch Dr. Stone.
Yeah.
On the contingency that once he starts watching it, which he just messaged me earlier today that he just made it through the first like eight or 9 episodes. I have to watch Jujutsu Kaisen as my next anime.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
So
I'm not
That'll be the
impressed with Kaizen, but its nugget sauce is pretty good.
but yeah, that'll be the next one that I watch.
It's true. You guys know there's a Jujutsu Kaisen sauce at McDonald's?
I'm not surprised considering they did their big anime crossover thing recently.
Yeah.
You also, are you going to watch this? You should probably start with Zero.
I liked Zero better than I liked the rest of the show.
You should probably start with Zero. Mark.
Jujutsu Kaisen
it's a-
0?
Yeah, it's a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a movie. Okay.
It's a prequel.
Okay.
Trying to think if there's any.
I think is it on
No.
Crunchyroll? See, do you put it?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh yeah, Crunchyroll has it too. Oh, it's on Netflix. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I was just
Okay.
looking at it.
Who's playing Pokemon Go?
No one.
You?
I freaking heard it.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So,
King?
I guess back to Faraway Paladin. Is it? What do you guys consider it? Fantasy? It's not an isekai.
It's an
Totally,
isekai.
it's an isekai.
What are you talking about?
He's born in that world, though. Isn't the whole definition of isekai that they have to come from a different world?
Why does he say rock and roll?
Stop. Wait, I have a solution for that. Konosuba.
Which one's that?
Oh no,
Konosuba?
never mind. No, not Konosuba. Mushoku Tensei.
Okay.
He's born in that world, but he came
No, he's
from our
not.
world.
Oh,
Yes, he is.
reborn in that world.
But
okay.
he has memories of his old life. This
Yeah,
guy
so
doesn't
does
have-
Will. Yeah, he says it in like the first episode. We were talking about it. He says, what does he say? He says, I had memories from my previous life, and then later on, we kind of find out that the what is this goddess? The goddess of
Great. Yeah, she Gracefeel. She's the goddess of
Graceville. Yeah,
rebirth. So when someone dies, she sends them back to.
no, she sends them to another world.
Yeah,
There's
well, yeah, she
multiple
sends them
worlds
she sends them into the cycle, and then they get reborn and
into another world.
yeah, yeah.
So
I guess for me, I guess I never thought of it as an isekai because they don't hammer it home of like
yeah, they don't.
he's
They
from a
definitely
different
don't.
he's from Earth, he's from Earth, he's from Earth.
He says rock and roll, and he says something else. He mentioned something else later on that I was like, yeah, he's totally from our world.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I just don't remember. And Josh can't remind me because he didn't probably say it.
I don't know what part you're talking about.
No, it's something later on.
I didn't see that part. I don't know. I was not in love with this anime. Would be a kind way to put it. It's no Love Hina. You know, it's not enthralling.
What is love? You know?
It's one of your favorite animes.
No, it doesn't sound like it. Is that the one we watched before this?
Yeah.
Dude, I do not remember a single thing about this.
I remember everything about it. I can walk you through scene by scene, but I could have done that before we ever watched it. So
Oh, I've never forgotten an anime so hard. Oh no, ping pong.
I remember everything about
I
ping pong.
fucking hate ping pong.
Facts.
I can name
Pong.
characters from ping pong.
Ping pong was great. So I'm surprised you didn't say that Antarctica one.
That one was actually adorable.
That was kind of adorable.
It was adorable, but it was boring as hell. But it's fine. And that one had penguins and baseball in it, so
It did.
so I couldn't forget that one.
I don't know. Like I said, this one was weird for me because it was the first one I picked up like the random manga of and really enjoyed the manga. I don't think the anime is good as the manga, but I do really enjoy it. I did really like it.
Yeah, I was saying it's fine. It's good quality stuff. It's just slow. It feels so slow. It's a lot of talking. Not enough sword swinging.
It was a lot of talking.
Yeah, that's fair.
Reminded me of that song "Everybody Talks."
And not enough goof. There wasn't enough goof.
What?
word
Or-
are you saying? What are you
Goof.
talking?
Goof. GOOF. Goof.
Goof. I don't know what that means.
You talking about like them being goofy, like goofing off,
Yeah.
being silly and
Yeah.
stuff?
Pull in a goof. Yeah, a goof troop.
Oh, like my kid. My kid's name is Max. He was named after Max Goof from Goof Troop. It's a true story.
Why?
Because of a Goofy movie.
The only person I name a child after is the cheese whiz guy.
Okay, that bugs me because you know me. You can name your kid Josh. You can name him Josh Jr. Go find your kid
But
and
I
rename
said
him.
from the Goof Troop movie. I said from the Goof Troop movie specifically.
You're talking
The
about
cheese
Paul
whiz
George
guy.
character?
Yeah. The cheese guy. I don't know. I just remember really liking him as a kid. I think it's because he loves the cheese whiz.
Well, I can't speak to that, but I can tell you on the bright side, there is a new Ranma 1/2 anime coming. Is everybody excited?
Yeah.
Maybe
sure.
I could have extra watch it. I'll try.
You don't
I
have
am
to.
not.
I'll try it. There's nothing else coming up.
I think there's lots of stuff coming up. We should have a new season of oh gosh. Shield
Nothing's
Hero soon, right?
Probably
Probably
maybe.
happening.
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like it's been a long time since we had any Shield hero.
No, it wasn't that long because we got season 3.
I know, but wasn't that like a year ago?
And
Yeah.
then what? We have
I don't think it might have been a year ago.
and what? They just announced what, like 5 days ago they released the thing about Dr. Stone.
Yeah. The new season of
last-
Shield Hero was announced 5 months ago with no date. Okay, whatever.
Okay. Dr. Stone just said, I think it was like 5 days ago, they just said it'll be on Crunchyroll end of 2024 or first few months into 2025.
It'll be 25.
Probably. That'll be the last season.
We'll
I
see
guess,
about that.
I guess some people were shocked at, because I guess in the manga there's like enough for like 5, like a guaranteed 5.
I think there's a lot more in the manga. My nephew's reading it, and he's always talking about it. And I'm always like, "Shut up, bro." If I didn't have a
Spoiler,
job, I
man.
could sit around and read manga all day too.
Yeah, seriously, that'd be nice.
What else? Come on. So there's some stuff I was hyped for. I just don't remember what. It wasn't this season. This season was kind of whack.
Which one?
This season,
Mhm.
the one that started this week.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, it's not that hot.
What is
I
it?
don't know. It's not that
Hmm.
hot. I'm waiting for Demon Slayer to final. I want the movies to come out.
I don't want to hear about Demon Slayer. This is a Demon Slayer free podcast.
I was doing the Dr. Stone.
Dr. Stone is good.
It's fine.
It is very good.
You know what's good about Dr. Stone? There's not like fights that get interrupted every 3 seconds with a 4-minute flashback. It's because there's not really any fights.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think there's too many fights. But they do flashback a fair amount.
Yeah, but it's not in the middle of
definitely.
fights. It's not in the fight scene.
Well, because they don't have fights.
That's fine.
It's kind of hard to do the impossible.
I'd rather have no fights than fights that are constantly getting interrupted.
True.
You like Dragon Ball Z. You can't say that.
When do the fights get interrupted?
They're constantly changing fights. They're constantly panning away from a fight in Dragon Ball Z.
Name 2.
In the Tournament of Power.
What, when they would show?
They would show one fight, skip to the next fight, and then come back to that fight.
Yeah, but that's still fight. That's everything that's happening. They don't show Goku throw a punch and then do a flashback to the first time he ever threw a punch.
They show him powering up his Rasengan Spirit Bomb, and then they take a pan across everyone in the universe.
That's current time. That's still the fight.
It's not. No, it's not. The elf giving him his energy isn't part of that fight.
Yes, it is.
It's across the whole world.
The whole world is giving him energy. It's all part of the fight.
You don't have to show us that. Well, the memory is a part of the fight too.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is because it ties into the fight.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. They can show the training ahead of time, and then they can show the fight.
It's not. They never showed training.
I don't care how the fucking dude became a demon. I don't. And I don't need every little minor guy he fights to have a backstory.
He doesn't fight any minor guys, though.
He does. He fights the fucking drum guy at the house.
That wasn't a minor guy. That was not a
minor guy.
No, it wasn't. He was a previous.
Why wasn't he there 2 episodes later?
He was a previous lower 6 rank.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
House changed the walls.
Yes, I know exactly who you're talking. He was previous. Rank. He was previously lower 6 rank, and he lost his rank before Tanjiro fought him. I'm telling you,
I don't remember.
From guy.
he was previously. I wouldn't die on this hill, but I'm pretty sure I recall him like being mentioned as a former.
He was
Lower
once a
six.
member of the 12 Demon Moons.
That's what I'm talking about. The
That's
lower
not the
rank.
same thing.
Yes, it is. It's the lower 6 of the Demon Moon. The lower 6 are the ones that are the weak ones. The upper
Okay.
6 is the
So everyone in the show is important then.
no.
Oh my god.
You said he doesn't fight anyone important. He fights like some of the strongest demons.
No, I said everyone he fights, they show a backstory for, and then we don't have to see the backstory for the unimportant guys. Like the fucking spiders. Not every spider needed a backstory.
They didn't show the spider's backstory.
They showed how she became a spider.
What spider?
Some fucking spider in the woods. He went to the woods and he fought a fucking demon spider, and they showed that her and her brother were probably trying to do it like he's trying to do his sister.
Are you talking about the little white-haired people?
I don't know. Probably.
He was definitely a lower 6. No, he really was. I think I know what you're talking about. He does only fight lower 6s, and upper 6s, but
Okay, I don't want to hear
I-
anything more about fucking Demon Slayer and its flashbacks. You know what? Let me tell you, there's 2 Marvel movies I've never seen. And
Yeah,
there aren't always flashbacks in every fight.
Captain Marvel and Black Widow, because they're both prequels. I don't want anything to do with prequels. I don't want the past. I don't want to see how the past happened. I just want to move forward.
You just said you like Jujutsu Kaisen 0. You can't say that.
It's not a prequel. That was first.
It was a prequel.
Oh, well, I watched it.
And the anime wise, it came out after the first season.
Well, I watched it first.
It technically came out in the manga first.
Yeah,
but we don't read, so
yeah, I'll watch that first.
I want someone to go re-edit Demon Slayer and put a.
Then you'd have no context.
Yes, the context.
No, you wouldn't.
Is he sees the guy, we hear the guy's backstory, and then he fights the guy.
Who would tell him the backstory?
Nobody tells him the backstory.
Exactly. That's why they have to show us.
He feels their backstory.
No, it's because when he's fighting them, he kills them. Then they show him the backstory as they're dying.
So change his power to that he feels their backstory when he's near them. I don't
care. There aren't powers in Demon Slayer.
Oh my fuck! How are there not powers in Demon Slayer?
All right. Well,
there aren't. They're just using regular sword techniques. It's true. Zenitsu does not shoot lightning. It's just the creator literally says they're just using.
No,
it's literally just a visualization to make it look interesting.
I get what you're saying.
So him being able to read their minds and learn their backstory, though, that's not a power.
That's
just something we do.
He's not learning their backstory.
So their backstory is not important then if they don't.
It's just for the watchers.
Okay, then that's not necessary. Just skip
it is. Okay. So you didn't need to know about any of the other backstories in any of the other shows?
No.
Yes, you do.
Not most of them.
Okay.
Sometimes a bad guy can just be a bad guy, man.
Fair. Do we want to?
Yeah.
If I'm playing Double Dragon, if I'm playing Double Dragon, I don't need to know the backstory of every guy I punch on the way to fight Adobo.
No, but you need to know Adobo's backstory.
What's Adobo's backstory?
I don't know. I don't even know who Adobo is.
I don't need to know.
But you do. You can.
I'm not even sure what the story of Double Dragon was. All I know is I played it.
I played it too, but I don't know.
It was a good game. It was a good game.
It wasn't.
I still prefer. I still like Golden Axe as like one of my favorite older games.
Yeah. I don't know Death Adder's backstory. All I know is he had a big ass axe and I had to beat him.
Fair.
And every time I hit him, I didn't have to see what happened in his childhood. And that's why I loved it.
That's because you had to read the books for those backstories.
Yeah, the manuals that came with it.
Yeah, you had to read the manual. That's why you didn't know any
That
of
is.
those.
Yeah,
Well, I actually
never
know
really knew
Death
that.
Adder's backstory now from playing a cell phone game with Sega guys, but it's not important. The fact is, most bad guys' backstories aren't important.
No, they
I think it depends.
kind of are.
I don't know Apple's backstory, and I'm doing just
Who?
fine. He's one
Who?
of Frieza's henchmen.
Yeah, because Frieza killed him like a second after he saw him.
Oh, all of a sudden you know everything about Apple now?
No, I
You
know who
didn't
you're
know who
talking
was-
about. It's. I know who you're talking about. You're talking about the purple dude with like the little yellow spot. Just
spots, yeah.
yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. But
All right. Mark,
you do know
track.
you do need to know about Kui's backstory and why Vegeta hates him.
Yeah, I'll bring it up. Okay, as I bring up the wheel, I have a feeling I'll have probably the highest grade on this, but Josh. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Sorry, didn't you have an anime you told me to add like a couple days ago?
Viral hit.
No,
What?
no, not add viral hit.
No.
It's still happening.
Finished. It's finished.
It's not.
How is it not?
What do you mean it's finished?
What episode is it on?
12?
That's the last episode.
No, they're doing a full season.
They are not doing 24.
I think they're doing
Bro.
24.
Okay, they're not. But okay.
Okay, I'll put
No, don't put it.
I'll put double check episode count. So if it lands on it, we have to check how many episodes it is, and if it
I'm
ends
pretty
up-
sure I checked the episode.
And if it's a full 24, we re-roll it, and I take it off. But Josh, you want to grade what you watched of Faraway Paladin?
I'll give it a C. Just not to offend you, you know.
Yeah. No. Sai, what about you?
I'm giving it an A just because Josh said not to put viral hit on there. It's a B.
It's a B.
Oh,
for
maybe
you.
I'm wrong about viral
It's
hit.
a-
Man, that sucks.
It's a solid.
Told you.
Like I said, I really like Faraway Paladin because I read the manga first, so I'm a little biased, but I give it a solid B plus.
I'm biased. B plus.
You can
well,
add viral hit
Not like
and
the
told you it
greatest
was
anime
fun.
ever.
Kaiju
but-
number 8.
Told you. I did say something else though. I just don't remember what.
But yeah, no, I Faraway Paladin for me is like a really solid anime, but like it's not cracking my top 10 or anything. Now,
It's not
Shangri-La
11.
Frontier, on the other hand, I think might have cracked my top 10.
No, it didn't. It didn't crack.
Fun.
It didn't crack.
It's so
It
good.
was fun.
So good. All right. Something I haven't seen. That's my vote for this next one.
Hang on. What did
But I did say something else. I just don't remember what it was.
you did?
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember you posted one a couple days ago.
I'm trying to read the internet.
That's usually a fun experience.
This is just me and Sai arguing about what synonym means. Oh, Happy Sugar Life.
Okay.
Happy Sugar Life.
There you
Happy
go.
Sugar Life. That's what
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, I just added it. Yeah, I just added it.
All right.
I don't have anything to add. Because I think Sai's already seen Blue Lock.
Oblivion Battery. Yeah, but
Okay.
you can. If you put Blue Lock on it, Josh has to watch it.
That is true. Josh would have to watch a soccer anime.
I already watched a soccer anime.
Which one?
Inazuma 11.
That's true.
The definitive soccer
I'm gonna throw it
anime.
on here. You know, I'm gonna throw on I'm gonna throw on the one I'm watching right now called Overtake.
You could put on Captain Tsubasa.
Which one?
Captain Tsubasa. If you just want another soccer anime on there.
Yeah, there we go. Blue Lock. So it's 3 sports animes. There we go. Well, yeah. Overtake's Formula 1 racing, or Formula 4 or whatever. But let's see what we get. There's 130 on here now.
That's
I feel like
so
you're not
small,
taking them
Gary,
all.
son.
Yeah.
Batman Beyond.
Why did we add that on here?
All right.
Not an
know
anime.
technically, it's not.
I'm not watching Batman Beyond.
Why are you not watching Batman Beyond?
Because I never liked Batman Beyond.
Oh, it's my favorite. I freaking love Batman
I
Beyond.
hate Batman Beyond.
It's so
I hate
good.
Terry McGinnis.
So good.
Hated the
What do
way
you hate
Batman
about him?
Beyond looks. He's a fucking. I just don't like him.
Why?
I don't know. I just didn't like him.
Because
want me
it's
to read-
voiced by Will Friedle.
I don't even know who that is.
The older brother from
Boy
Boy
Meets
Meets
World.
World.
I actually like the older brother in Boy Meets World.
Yeah, that's who Terry McGinnis is about. Batman. I mean, do you want me to roll? I can re-roll.
No, you can keep it. I don't, unless you and Josh have something against it being on the list. I don't care.
No.
I'll watch.
I mean, listen, we can't say it's anime, but I'm good with
No.
watching it.
Yeah, I mean, I love Batman Beyond. But yeah, it's
That's
definitely
fine.
not. It's definitely not anime.
I'll watch at least 3 episodes of it.
I'll probably binge watch all of it. I freaking love it.
I'm not gonna watch all of it.
I think I watched the first season.
There's
when it
way
came
too many
out.
episodes of it. There aren't seasons to this. It's probably all one season,
No, there's
And
3 seasons.
and there's like 60 episodes.
Let me
That
see.
sounds right.
Yeah, no, I'm not watching all of that. And it's not one continuous plot, right?
No,
No,
Exactly. So I'm just watching 3 episodes.
it's episodic.
it's
Yeah,
fif-
no, I'm
it's-
not a
it,
fan of it.
It ran for 3 seasons and it's 52 total episodes.
I might watch one season. Might. I'd rather watch Static Shock, and I hated Static Shock.
Oh, I love Static
Really?
Shock.
I hate.
I love Static Shock.
Because you're racist.
Yeah, fucking hate it.
It's true.
All right.
call- I call Jon Stewart the Black Green Lantern.
I mean, he is.
Yeah.
It's
No.
like Simon Boz is the.
Until now,
really
until Simon
good.
Baz, yeah.
He's Muslim.
Yeah, still I'm not a fan of the 2 new Green Lanterns.
Neither
Is
is
there
DC.
more- is
That's
there
why
more
they aren't
now?
in anything.
Yeah,
No,
is there more now?
no, there
Or
are.
is it just those
It's
2?
Simon Boz and Jessica, or
Yeah.
I think her name is Jessica.
That sounds right. I read a few comics with them in it when they first got debuted, and I was like, I don't understand why you 2 were necessary.
I miss back when there was only one Green Lantern, and then he had to give the power to the next guy. Before
it
they were
does
just like,
seem-
everyone can be Green Lantern now.
Yeah, it is odd at this point that the whole premise of the whole Green Lantern Corps is it's one Green Lantern for a whole sector of space, and then it's like Earth, and they're like, well, yeah, but Earth needs like 5 of them.
Well, okay, if you want to get into
Let's go
the
on.
weeds, if you want to get into the weeds of it, it's because first, what's his name? Hal Jordan dies. So
He does.
then he comes back, and then I think he becomes like I forget what they call it, but like a guardian, and he's stationed on Oa. So
There's a lot of stuff that happens because then
He's
Hal Jordan technically gets possessed by Parallax, and
Technically,
No,
Hal
yeah.
Jordan was always possessed by Parallax from the beginning.
yeah,
Because
Yeah.
Green Lanterns don't get gray hair. Green
yeah, and
Lanterns
then
don't age.
Kyle Rayner
apparently,
becomes the White
according to this one comic.
Lantern, and then Kyle Rayner becomes the White Lantern, and what's the other guy's name? The
Guy Gardner.
Well, no,
Yeah, Guy
But-
Gardner becomes a Red Lantern at one point, and so there's
no, but they're
Batman's
always
Black
Green Lantern.
Lantern.
They're still Green Lantern.
But
they're-
Lantern Corps is confusing.
But
Great
ostensibly,
comics, but
they're stationed on Oa. That's why
yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah,
they're not Earth. And Earth requires more because of all the metahuman activity.
Yeah, no, it's fair. So, but 2 weeks, Batman Beyond.
Okay. Sounds good.
So it'll be fun.
All right. Mark, go ahead and end the podcast.
Got it. Well, you guys made it this far, and so you can pop that DVD Blu-ray disc back out and put it back under your parents' bed before they come home, and then get ready in 2 weeks to dish it back out again while we review Batman Beyond. And
I'd rather watch Batman breathe in the bowl.
Okay, there's nothing
I re-
stopping you from watching other things. Like this, you don't have to only watch this. The only reason this podcast exists is to broaden your horizons, Si.
I've already watched Batman Beyond.
Well,
We-
the only reason this podcast exists is to what's the episode of Broaden? Unbroaden your horizons.
Yeah, Doll.
Dull your senses.
Which there's been plenty of animes that the wheel has landed on that have dulled my senses.
All right. All right, we're gonna end the podcast so no one can see us.